Testing, testing. 1, 2, 1, 2. Do I sound alright? I mean, your name's Technical Helper, so you might as well tell me. Good volume, all that stuff. Or Technical Helper. Alright. Well, there we are. Brilliant. Brilliant! Alright. Let us launch the game then. Whew. Alright. Hope everyone had a good weekend. I had a pretty decent one. This is right near the end of mine. Appears we're getting a little bit of a turbulence with the old Legaloos. People are probably using the internets. Who knows? Might just be lower down right now. I should change my streaming time to like midday, I think, so people don't forgot about him. So people don't come on in to the house and do stuff. Excellent. I'm saying okay. Yeah, I should change to midday when there's lower traffic in my household. And also just on the networks in general in the Yukon. Yeah. My thoughts would be like maybe... the problem is this is when people get home, but more optimal for me to... Nope, that's a bad idea. To try to stop lag, I think, is... I don't know, starting at... around 4, I think, because then everyone's still at work. To a certain extent, there's going to be less burden on the internet, just so the Yukon. Oh well, that's fine. That is absolutely fine. Oh no, I need a new umbrella. I need to gather more wool, I think. Well, best just to sleep, get more wool. And I hear chickens, which is a little weird, because I was just thinking to myself I wanted to go collect some chickens. So, did I actually sleep? Yeah, it's nighttime. Okay, let's go collect these chickens, because if you have chickens, then you can get a whole bunch of chicken eggs, and then you can tame more of those adorable little dragons. Hello. Right, you there. Going to make some fencing, I think. We need seeds as well. Do I have any seeds? Yes, I do. Brilliant. And I got fences. Stuff ready to go. Chicken capturing time. It's time to build some infrastructure in this base. That's the plan anyways. Okay, a little bit of fencing. And I should probably build a gate. Although, I don't know, gates aren't always necessary, right? Oh, gates are the other way around. My bad. Ugh. That could be upsetting to people building a gate wrong. It can be very upsetting to people. Some people just would lose their rockers seeing that. There we go. Alright. Where do I want to put the chicken farm? Ooh, an egg. I do want that. It's probably optimal put near the chicken. Want it. I don't really want to mess up my mountainside, so you're going to come with me. Ow. Okay. Alright. How's it? Come along. Come along here, chicken. We're going to descend all the way down the mountain. This way. Yes, good. Good. Ow. Okay, maybe not. Oh no, you're still falling. Wow. Don't want... You're going to get washed down the river, aren't you? Come on, fight the current. You can do it. You can do it. No. Oh, you can't do it. That's a shame. Come along then, over here. At the perfect spot. That's right. You can make it. You can make it. And just going to clear this out right here. Try the stone. And dirt. Yes, clear the dirt, not the stone. What am I going on about? Fence, 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 fence. Right. Excellent. And no one saw that. There's only 2 people watching, so it's fine. You there. Come with me. Come on. That's... Nope. Nope. Come back. Come on. Come on. Where are you? Pathing is apparently quite strange. Good. Now, is there any iron golems about? No? Excellent. Just need another chicken. Do you think they happen to have any? I don't see any iron golems. Or chickens, for that matter. I see wraiths. There's a lot of wraiths, actually. Hello. Right. That's one of you taken care of. And a spoiler. And a wraith. Don't know what that chill does, so it makes me always scared to fight them. I'm worried they play with different rules than the rest of us. Hello, or plain face, Izuku. Izuku. Yes, we'll go with Izuku. Hello. Is there any more? No, there's those giant dragons. I don't want to deal with those. I just want the little chickens. Where do you reckon they are? What's that villager up to? He seems to be fighting something. Oh my. Well, you can just stay right down there, friend. And we'll stay right over here. Not going to deal with that. Seems like a terrible, terrible idea. Yeah, no chickens over there, though. There are some skeletons. Best to be avoided. The best of times, skeletons that jerks. Now, the worst of times, they're downright nasty. So, I'm just going to walk around them in a nice wide circle. Go to my cows. We're going to get ourselves some lovely blood. Okay, there we go. Delicious. Delicious blood. Absolutely brilliant. Lovely good stuff. Although, I mean, I should probably pasteurize these cows before I do that. Just can't be kosher what I'm doing, you know? And if something's not kosher, then it's, I don't know, quite vile. Any chickens over here? Hello? Any chickens over here? There's giant spiders right here somewhere. But I don't see any chickens. I see werewolves. And various other things. This shield's just going to get in the way, isn't it? Get rid of these wooden logs. The chill effects prevents natural regeneration. Oh, okay. That's good to know. So it just affects how you regenerate a bit. Well, that's not too bad then, is it? Okay. 1 second here. Just going to check up on yield stream page thingy-majiggy. Is it actually up and running and going good? It appears to be. Okay. Yep. And everything's in place. Good, good. We are running. Hello, Casimir Weeby. So it's just checking on the stream's condition, seeing if it's actually running. And it is. So that's a good thing. Right. Well, it's probably a good thing. You can never quite tell. Oh yeah, I need to shear sheep. I already have shears. Oh my. What's going on with you? You have weird sparkly effects. Oh, that was a little worrying. Alright, upper mountain. And going to get wool for another umbrella. And I really need a second chicken. Maybe another one will spawn eventually up here. Well, there. No, we already have one. Excellent. Ow. You there! This way. Hello, Muffin. I'm currently trying to attract hens to my chicken coop. Come on. Yeah. That one seems a little more reluctant. But we got this one. And all you need is 2. Ooh, I'll also be taking that. Alright, come along. Then, little one. This way. Up over here. Around. Come on. That's it. Excellent, excellent. And over this way. We're going to a nice new home where you'll have a friend. And then I'll get lots of eggs. It'll be glorious. Yes, I love chicken eggs. And there's nothing can stop me then. As I shall be truly unstoppable with all those chicken eggs. I'll have an army that I won't use. Because the army's going to be too cute. Right, come along. This way, across the river. Not far now. Chickens aren't so fast swimmers, are they? Can chickens even swim? Because they got like those sort of claw-like feet, right? I don't even know if chickens can swim. Right, come along. Maybe they're not ducks. I don't think they float. So, absolutely no idea. We got a little baby now. It's not so much me liking to eat the eggs. It's my dragons can be tamed with eggs, and so that's why I want them, so that I can get more dragons. Because dragons carry swords, and well, some dragons carry swords, and it's absolutely adorable when they do so. I mean, where is he? Okay, he's got it in his lap right now, but he'll hold it in his mouth, and it's amazing. Absolutely. Oh, no, keep the sword. See, he holds the sword in his mouth. It's amazing. And so he can run about with it and hit things. It's great. Oh, IRL? Yeah, I'm fine with eggs. Why, are you going to throw eggs at me? It's like, that's what you get for liking eggs. That wouldn't be very nice. Please don't do that. Yeah, no, I like eggs. Eggs are just fine. Nothing wrong with a few good old eggs. But you don't want to count them before they've hatched, because that's where trouble comes from. Counting your eggs before they hatch. That's where a lot of trouble comes from. There's a old saying about counting your chickens before they hatch, and going out in the sunlight without an umbrella. Because you know there's a really high UV index out there, and it'll fry you nice and crispy like if you're not careful. So it's generally not recommended going outside without at least some very high UPS. Is that what it's called? No, UPS is delivery service. Something. The fortitude of yourself from the sun. Whatever ratings they go on. Eggs aren't gross. You're just a wimp. There's nothing wrong with eggs. Besides, you need eggs to make muffins. So, you want to exist without eggs. It's not coming out of their butt. It comes out of something a lot grosser than a butt. If you've ever watched a chicken lay an egg, it's disgusting, and it's not their butt. So, I'm not making a good case for them, am I? But it's entirely a different part of the body. They're just close to each other. So, it's fine though. Really, it's fine. Don't worry about it. No harm can come of it. You won't suffer anything untowards. At all. I promise. It's just a little bit of chicken butt juice. Yeah, no, that sounds disgusting. Alright. And... yes, no, it is even worse. You just don't think about it, though. See, that's a lot of food, right? The best approach is just don't think about it. And your life will be a lot happier for that. You just completely wipe it from your mind. It's not even consideration of thinking where your food comes from. Welcome back, Technical Helper. Apparently, old Muffin here doesn't like eggs. I just went and got a second chicken, that's about it. And Muffin doesn't like eggs, he thinks they're gross. And I was trying to espouse the virtues of them to him. And in the end, I ended up grossing myself out as well, because they kind of are gross in some ways. But he doesn't get any victories out of that. But he really didn't miss much. Just some gaffes and chats. Also, how does it even fit? Because chickens are really small. They get smaller each time they lay an egg. And then eventually they will poof away from existence. And chickens aren't all that small. I mean, They got a decent amount of body size to them. They got some mass. They're like you and me, but feathered and clawed. What are you guys? Vegans or something? You have a group of vegans? That'd be weird. Why would vegans be watching a game about vampirism unless you really like animals and hate humans? And then that's just a whole different can of worms that gets really weird. Better not be vegans. We cannot stand the vegans. Well, actually, no, I'm perfectly fine with them. As long as they don't tell me they're vegan, I'm fine. See, that's the thing, they just have to tell you. Someone doesn't like eggs. Yeah, well. See, not liking eggs is a fine thing. It's fine. You don't have to really worry about your likes and dislikes. Yeah, no, it's fine not to like them. They can taste so weird and gooey and stuff, and sometimes I don't like them as well, because they're just, like at the moment, they're just kind of gross. And other times they're nice, and the thing, they're like a bunch of, they're very, very good protein though, you see. And so, and they're nice and quick and easy to make, and you just gotta ignore how gross they are when you eat them. It's like all runny and all the yellow goo is pouring out, and then you got like these white, gray, slightly transparent things that like feel all slimy in your mouth, and you just gotta ignore all of that. You'll be perfectly fine. Nothing to worry about whatsoever. I'm really selling this, aren't I? Espousing the virtues of eating the egg, and how delicious they are. Yum yum. You should eat the egg. You'll find it very inviting. Yes, trust me. I know what I'm talking about. I'm a doctor of something or other. What's wrong with you vegans? Well, see, that's the problem right there, is you just said that you're a vegan. You just let me know. There's nothing wrong with vegans as long as they keep it to themselves. No, veganism is fine. It's just I quite literally can't do it. And so I feel like I have to have some sort of weird animosity towards them, even though I actually have nothing against it. It's just I don't have the options. I don't have the option to be vegan, so it makes me jealous. So yeah, I need to consume the flesh of my enemies. Got to eat dinner. Lots of people got to eat dinner. However, yeah, it's more of like a weird, I don't know, some sort of version of jealousy or something. It's more of that. It's just fun to make fun of vegans. There's a lot of weirdos who like to be vegans thinking that's cool. Yeah, I think, well, it's probably different levels, because some people do it on like a spiritual level of not wanting to eat animals. Others just don't think you should eat meat in general. And then there's those who do it because it's a trendy thing. There's those who do it because they think it's healthy. There's layers to it, so to say. There's many layers to a vegan dilemma. But I don't know. I mean, if you do it to be cool, then I mean you can do it to be cool, and it's probably better for the planet that way anyways. Well, actually, it really does depend on what you're eating though at that point. Because, you know, there's things that can be a lot worse production than meat when eating vegan foods, because the substitutes can be really, really bad for the environment. And yeah, I wonder how environmental a vampire's diet is. I mean, they have to, like, if they can just drink blood, and it's cow's blood, they actually don't kill the cow, so they keep it going. You only probably need, like, I don't know, 20 cows really to keep a vampire going. I mean, actually, that's a lot for a vampire. Probably there shouldn't be many vampires. Being vegan isn't cool at all. Well, I mean, that's all up to interpretation. I mean, it could be pretty hip to be a vegan. I don't know. Why is being vegan not cool? Is it cool to eat the flesh of your victims. Is that the... Oh dear. Angle we're going for there? Where did I mess this up? Person who aspired to be an architect, don't you know, when he was younger? Look at the skill he's got here. Can't even count my blocks straight. Okay. Now we're getting that fine. Just a little mishap. Okay. There we go. And that there, and boop. Much better. In terms of survival, it isn't cool because you just will not absorb the nutrients. That is true. I've heard there's some substitutes that actually work out, like some sort of sea kelp or something. And there's like some substitutional things you can do, but mostly it's quite difficult for your body to actually make up for it. Hiss! Sunlight. Best to retreat. Back into the dark. Alright. See, just dark. Look, he's awake now. He's awake. Oh, look at him. Isn't Ink amazing? This is my pet dragon. He's got a sword. And he can walk around with it. Come on, Ink. No, not that way, Ink. Fine. I have to sit back down. I love him. And if anything were to happen to him, I'd be very upset. Don't like the coffin. It makes it look like I only have 4 hearts. That's scary. Yeah, human evolution evolved by eating cooked meat. That is true. Although before that, they had fruit. Lots and lots of fruits. And that's where our vision comes from. And our long arms for reaching and grabbing is us going after fruit. Yeah, and I agree it isn't the same. It just doesn't taste like it. Because meat's delicious. And, well, those things I actually can't say I've had them all that much. But it's just not the same. Wait, weren't you the person who said, what's wrong with us vegans? Ah. So, are you saying that you're not cool? Because if that's the case, then you're not cool. That's what's wrong with you. There! Ha! You've fallen for my trap and defeated yourself. I was expecting the second you let Ink stand, he was going to instantly die. That would have been horrible. How dare you, the Diamond Saber commuting? What a name! Holy cow! The Diamond Saber commentating. I like that. That's a good one. That could be like a proper YouTube channel name. You could comment about stuff. For example, the iron in your blood or blood needs about half a liver from a cow or pork to get good for a month compared to greens. That's pretty impressive. Although the iron that I get is mostly from drinking water. Man, my water has far too much iron in it. It's actually absurd how much iron I consume just by drinking water. It's actually almost unhealthy. What the feats are you guys talking about? Well, Jossie Kimmer, we are talking about veganism and what you need to eat and not eat. Which is rather strange because this is vampirism. Is there such a thing as a vegan vampire? That's the interesting question. Would that even work? I don't think so. Also, I like the explanation. What the feet are you guys talking about? That's a good one. Because a lot of the times, you use one that's far too close. Like fire truck or son of a gun. All those things. That's just far too close. But what the feet? I actually really like that. That's a good one. I got to remember that one. It's fun. It's got flair. You got style, kid. Yeah, you got style. I like your moxie. And oh yeah, and we hate eggs as well here, of course. Everyone here is avid egg haters. Eggs should not be consumed. Anyone who eats an egg is probably a war criminal in some way, and should be violently persecuted for eating eggs. Because what's wrong with you? I mean, unless you're a cute little dragon, then you can eat all the eggs you like. So yes, that is what we're talking about. Things have been explained to satisfactory levels, and I am always happy to do so. There's the leather. Now we just need to go get the things for the paper. Yes, the papier. We'd like to go get the sugarcane. Why does sugarcane make paper? That's always puzzled me, is why is it sugarcane that makes the paper? I mean, I don't know what else you would have to make paper, but sugarcane just seems like such an odd choice. Does anyone have any ideas of why that is? I mean, it could be that it is... I mean, what is it even trying to be equivalent to with that? All things considered. Oops. Well, going to get more chickens. Very good. Excellent. But I've always wondered that. It makes sense, but can you actually make paper out of sugarcane? Because I feel like it's more of a tree sort of dealio. So my pyro... Oh shoot. Teonactarices are like to my egg clusters. They explain... yes, your pyromaniac tendencies are related. That is how it works. Sorry, it's hard to read and run away from creepers at the same time. But, yeah, because you consume eggs, maybe it's like one doesn't cause the other, but they're just found in the same sort of character, you know? It's like, being, I don't know, extremely unpleasant is related to liking dogs, and being environmental and anti-smoking, to put it in the most euphemistic terms possible. Have to be careful with your words. We do not get to speak freely here. No, sirree. We must be very, very stealthy in which ways we talk, for the algorithm is always listening to us. Why are you so interested? Well, you are interested because it is interesting? Is that a satisfactory answer? Things can be quite interesting. I think things can be interesting. I don't know. What? Sorry. There's a letter. There we go. I was confused for a second. Will I ever become a werewolf? Well, the werewolf mod isn't nearly as nuanced as the vampirism mod at this point, and there's not really many nuanced werewolves unless we go all the way back to old witchery, which makes the whole thing a bit of a, do I really want to? Sugarcane papers are actually really good? Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Like, tasty good? Or they're just like a good idea to have? Because there's quite a difference between those two things. You can eat sugar paper. Yeah, there's such a thing as sugar paper. Right then. But if it's actual paper, you mean, then that's an interesting thing to know about. And something I did not know. So, the more you know, I guess. Should make all my paper out of sugarcane in the future? I mean, I will eat it. I mean, if it's made out of sugar, it's made out of sugar, right? So you might as well eat anything made out of sugar. Although, it's kind of odd. Kamlashmi Webby. Ah, right. I've seen that name before. I just am terrible with them. Lapis. Do you have the mod that makes lapis? No, but it does come back automatically. It's really easy to make compared to paper from wood. Okay. Yeah, paper from wood is actually insanely difficult to make. So, that's nice to know that there's a level of difference that makes it quite worthwhile. Because, man, have you ever been to a pulp mill or looked at how a pulp mill works? Hello, Mini Moni. Yo, indeed, indifferency. But have you ever been to a pulp mill or just seen them? They are insane buildings. Oh my goodness. Pulp mills are absolutely nutty. I must say I am not a fan of how most are operated. Oh, similar to papyrus. Okay. That's very interesting. Papyrus is interesting substance. Do you know that tomb raiding in Egyptian tombs was done because there was a paper shortage, and so a lot of old books were being written with mummy stuff. Yeah, no, papyrus is difficult to make. That's why there's a shortage. It's so difficult to make, and so they would just steal the mummy wrappings to make the papyrus. Sorry, not the papyrus, but make the paper, basically, for books, because there's a shortage. So some really old, dusty books out there might be made of mummy wrappings, which I think is a kind of interesting fact. Just a little bit of interest, a little bit something you don't know. I mean, some people might know it. I knew it, obviously, but others may not. So it's good to share the knowledge about. Yeah, no, it's actually really dark in some ways because they basically raid the tombs and desecrate them just to get paper. Well, it's like a substitute for papyrus linens for mummy wrapping. It's actually apparently made really, really good paper. Why aren't I playing on a server? Because I am playing hardcore, and hardcore on a server sounds far more deadly. I already have enough internet issues as it is, and Minecraft's actually a lot more intense than you think. So I actually don't think I could live stream and play on a server at the same time. I don't think that's actually something I could do, because I'm already having troubles. So that's just another factor add to my woes. And I mean, maybe one of these days I'll do that. But by the way, what do I think about the changes? The changes to what? Vampirism or what things in general? I'm not 100% certain on what changes you'd be talking about. But if you could elaborate, then we could both benefit from that new knowledge. What level are we at? Underground. We are at 27. I want to be deeper. I want to be at 12. To vampirism. Changes to vampirism. Well, I don't think I have the most updated version of vampirism, but I do know just some of the differences. And I like the glowy eye that's added now. And there's some stuff I'm fun with. I like the new vampire lords a lot better. I think they look a lot slicker. I actually think it's generally improved. They need to make a vampire tree like the hunters have. I didn't know the hunters had a tree. Although I might not have that version where they have the tree yet. Oh, the skill tree. More the skill line tree. Yeah, because the hunter tree is actually pretty cool. The vampire tree, I would like to see a little bit change, but it's pretty good so far. It's pretty good. I must say I am quite fond of the trees. The skill trees are a good little game to play around with. There's a lot to them, which I'm quite happy with. My goodness, would you look at that? I call that pretty lucky. Now wouldn't I? Might even just be one diamond, but I'm quite fine with that. Huh. It's just one diamond that I completely missed. Well, how about that? Am I playing on a snapshot? No, I am playing, however, with the a guy's Caverns and Mineshaft mod, which makes really, really good caverns and mine shafts. They look really, really good. I really like how he spawns them. However, as much as I like them, and he did a good job, I actually like the snapshot caves better because those things are amazing. I mean, I also was brought to tears by them. I didn't see a use for any of those trees in the vampires race KEKW. I don't see any use for any of those trees in the vampires race. I mean, the turning to the bat's nice, and like the sunscreen getting that and reducing damage. All those things are useful to get. So, I'm not 100% certain on what you mean you don't see any use for them. Because I find them quite useful. Personally. Quite useful indeed. Okay, let's get some torches. Best not to get lost now. I'm putting my torches on the right side. Right. Here we go. Torches on the right, not on the left. Torch on the left means the way back. And now a sharp right turn back into the ground. Because as much as coming across resources is a nice little side benefit, that is not what I'm here for. But rather, I am here for the resources to be gained of stone. I'm not here for the resources, I'm here for the stone. There we go. You missed a lot of the last stream? Apparently so. You can go back and watch them. They're all still there. They're all on the channel. So, I mean, well, that's something at least. I mean, it's better than a swift kick to the nards. So, there's that at least. Yeah. The vampires, I feel like the vampires, probably they gave a lot of love to the vampire hunters because they weren't very nuanced before, and so they just wanted to improve them a bit, just to help them out. In the hunters, you get to go for ultimate skill pass, and you get good combos with your fellow hunters, but the vampires, they're just memes. Well, I mean, the speed booster jumping are quite nice. Being tougher, hitting harder, are all really good. I quite like the teleportation ability, and the swarm of bats is fun, but I do get what you mean. I think the thing is, vampire hunters, when they level up, they actually don't get stronger, and so the way they get stronger is through the table, their skill tree, whereas vampires get stronger plus they get their skill tree, which just makes them all the better because they get like the, I don't know, they get the double bonus sort of out of it. They get more than just being a skill tree based dependency. Their HP goes up and they get better items, like the blood swords are really good, and I feel like they just have more going for them in a lot of ways, even if they feel less nuanced than others. So it's kind of one of them cases where it's hard to judge. But I have got enough diamonds to justify mining with my pickaxe. Oh, this is dangerous. Oh, my diamond pickaxe. You mine with pickaxes always regardless. But now we get to mine with the diamond one. They didn't improve the hunters, they just created a class/race. Okay. See, I probably don't have the latest version, but I do know what the hunters are a bit like, so I'd have to do a thorough look over the mod again. I'm still waiting for it to get a little bit more advanced as well, and for the werewolf mod to get even further moved forwards, because I'm excited to see what is done with the werewolves. I like the Awus, even if they're a little bit of a furry freaks. They're still fun. They're still good fun, the Awus. You know? I don't really play mods, I don't know what you mean. You don't really play mods. Hang on a second. Hello? Huh, funny, I've been here before. How about that? I don't know what I meant as well. I don't know what you're having the confusion with at the moment. So I feel like we're both very confused. My build path never gets me the alternate skills because they're all really garbage. You can use potions or bat mode. The only concept ultimate I like is being frozen. It's true, the frozen is probably the strongest one. It's what I like. I really do like this path. The left path, I think, is my favorite. But I like the disguise skill just because it's kind of fun, and it's probably good for role-playing because you can kind of tell when people are vampires if they like let their face be modified, and then you can like go, I'm disguised, and then they can't quite tell that you're a vampire. I don't know. It's kind of fun. But I haven't played multiplayer at all. I do want to play multiplayer. It's just want to be able to stream it. So there's that. And current project is streaming, so this is what we're stuck with. Also, I'd have to set up a server and do a whole bunch of stuff. And that's a whole bunch of work. And, well, I just don't have the time for that at the moment. Which is unfortunate, but true. But yeah, such is the way of things in this old world of ours, eh? You just work with what you got and you try to make the best of it. And then a pile of gravel lands on your head and murders you because it's vindictive, nasty stuff. My problems with multiplayer is the ping. Yeah, no, I have that problem too. I don't have the greatest internet, and so I can get some pretty bad ping, and also just getting the server set up can be difficult. I get really high ping because I'm in Brazil. Oh yeah! Hey, you are actually have near the same internet situation as me then in how bad it is. That's funny. Because I actually do happen to know that Brazil is on par with the Yukon and how terrible its internet is. Fun. That's quite a thing to have in common. You can look up maps of like bad internet places, and they're actually really funny maps. Just you look at the locations, and it has nothing at all to do with the wealth of the country. It's just so completely random. I mean, okay, it has a small amount to do with the wealth of the country, but you could be like, I mean, Norway I think has good internet, but you could be on Norway levels of wealth, and in sections they probably have really bad internet, just compared to, I can't remember which country it is, but there's this incredibly poor country I know in the world, compared to the others, that has insanely good internet, and so it's just funny how little it matters. Whenever I try to play Minecraft, the ping is just killing me. Yeah, it could also be what server you're connecting to, because servers are in different locations, so when you try to play multiplayer, it could be that you're connecting to American servers, and the distance of servers definitely has a massive effect in Minecraft. Because I can set up a server, I think the closest one I can set up is in, what state is it? It's really close to British Columbia. I can't remember the state. DC, I think? Yeah, the closest one I can set up with Apex hosting is in DC. And that has a decent connection. But if I try to connect to a server in Texas, there's like no way I can play on that server. And if I was to try to connect to a server in Europe, oh man, those things are bad. I haven't done any Minecraft servers where I connected to one in Europe. But I have connected to a game of Rust in Europe, and my goodness, that was terrible trying to connect to the UK. Very bad idea, did not work out at all. Learned my lesson, that's for certain. Being murdered by bald naked people was not a fun time. Ooh, gold. I like gold. In fact, I love it! I love gold! Oh, there's quite a bit of it too. Oh, and a wraith. Okay. Bring it on then, and we'll hammer you with magic missiles. There we go. Got him. Take that, sucker. And no match for me and my superior sorcery. See what I did there? I made a rhyme. It's pretty good. Because I'm pretty good. Oh my. Oh no, buff zombie! Run away! They are not confused by my vampiric charms. They will still want to murder me. But he's going to heavily impact my mining. Guess we can make a right turn? This way! We'll just seal that up. And seal that up. Like a leprechaun. How is a buff zombie like a leprechaun? In what way is a buff zombie like a leprechaun? I don't follow. Please explain yourself. And then once you've explained yourself, please admit yourself after that to the medical ward. I think you might be a live one. I have no idea how a buff zombie's like a leprechaun. Unless you're referring to something else, which might make more sense of the situation. But if not, then you might need to see the men in the white coats. And they'd like to have a nice long talk with you about giant buff men are not leprechauns. He's green. Okay. I will give you that he's green, but that is... All zombies are green. That's like the loosest of connections that he's green. You get half a point back, but the association is not worthwhile. You're not insane, but the association has been rejected by the Associates of Association. So I hope you're happy with yourself. Now, what on earth is... Oh, it's those little gremlins that carry resources. We're going to leave them be. Ah! Whew! Jump scare. You know, jump scares in Minecraft get all the more scary when you're playing hardcore. Yes. Didimon. Il Dimon. I don't remember how to pronounce it in Spanish. Not Spanish. Is it Spanish? It might be Spanish. Anyways, yes, diamonds. I really like the pronunciation in Spanish. It's very close to diamonds, but it just got a little bit of a flair to it. Who gave me that right? As the head associate of the Associates of Association, I have every single right. That's how and who gave me the association's right. They're a very powerful ancient group. Don't want to mess with them. Well, I think we've followed this path to its conclusion. Going to turn right around now. Good day. Alright. So that leads back. I guess we go... what way now? Diamond. Maybe it's not... it might be French pronunciation of diamonds then. Yeah, no, it's the French pronunciation. Sorry. The Spanish one's good too, but it's the French one I'm thinking about. It's it was from an African... It's from a location in Africa that I heard it. It's was a movie I watched where they said diamonds, and I was like, they either speak Spanish or French there, and so it's French. My miron, but diamantes is pretty cool. I like how diamonds are basically pronounced diamonds across all the board, because we had diamonds well before English, but it's just everyone just calls them diamonds basically. I'm allowed to be wrong with which languages I was thinking about. It's perfectly fine. No need for lulz there. Okay, that was sinister. Not sure how I feel about that. I don't like random bombs. They're cause for great concern. Is the leprechaun gone? I'll come out if the leprechaun's gone. Diamonds over there. I think we're pretty free to get them. How many diamonds do I need? As many as I damn well please. That's how many I need. Woo! Diamonds. But I'm collecting stone actually. Diamonds just are a happy side effect of me collecting stone. I'm trying to get stone to make my castle with. I actually really don't care about them. Well, that's weird. Let's fix that. There we go. Alright. I don't like how dangerous this feels. Going over there. That feels almost too high risk, you know? It's like risk versus reward. And my risk senses are really tingling. Like, what if I get hit by a flaming bat? Yeah. Or like one of those jerks. Take that. Nope, that was a miss. And one of those, and one of those, one of those. Brilliant. Yeah, okay. Yes, my danger sense is tingling. I'm like a barbarian. I got that danger sense. Also, I don't trust that brown clay. I've missed a lot of screams. I don't scream all that often, do I? I only scream a bit. It's not too bad. Ugh. This is really close to the lava. Okay, there we go. If you're referring to my own screaming, I don't scream all that much. And they're very manly. Be assured of that. I have the manliest of screams. They are superb in how deep and chiseled their chins are. Bet you didn't know that about screams. They could have chiseled chins. Well, mine do. Because they're the manliest. Oh, streams! Here I am going on about screaming. And you're talking about streams. Ah, well, that's awkward. Ignore everything you just heard about the screaming then. Screaming? What screaming? I have no idea what you're talking about. I don't scream at all. Yes. Oh, look at him. Isn't he adorable? Hello. Are you possible to tame? Probably not. I mean, I only have, what, like 7 streams? And the first one's kind of bogus. So, and, like, they only really started at stream 4, this current playthrough. So, you're doing pretty good for yourself there, buddy. You're not doing too bad. You got a solid amount under your belt of being on number 7, even. I hope it was. Yes. See, you're doing fine. There's nothing at all to worry about. We're getting a lot of stone here. I'm happy with that. Although I do need more coal as well. Gotta fill my coal in. I've used that joke before. I will not use it again. Oh dear. Once you start reusing your own jokes, you know that you need to get new material. Because, see, look at that. I used that joke and 3 people left. That's how bad it is. Just starting to go crazy down here in these mines. Down in the deep. Alright. Well, I feel happy with most of the stone I've gotten, so let's go back up towards the surface and grab the coal back along the way. So we'll just grab a whole bunch of coal, then we can head on back. Yeah, we're full up on the stone. So we're just going to grab this coal and get on out of here. Is this some sort of limestone? Wow, it mines really fast. I'm going to collect some, I think. I don't really care about weathered limestone. How about that? Very interesting. I don't think I've seen that before. 3! Exclamation mark. Question mark. No, 3 exclamation mark. Ah, yes. 3 is the 3rd letter of the numerical scale, and it is, comes after 2, but before 4. And coming before 4 is an interesting little bit of wordplay. Right then. So how about them stone and coal and iron and stuff? Yes. Factorial 3. Yeah, no, factorial 3 could be his meaning. Although, what does factorial 3 even equal out to? Must be a pretty bonkers number. 3 is a very difficult thing to divide and change and mess around with. It's a bit of an odd one. At least we're not talking about veganism anymore. Moved on from that. We're talking about numbers now. A far, far more interesting subject than diet is mathematics. So, does everyone know what logarithmic scale is? Because if you don't, then allow me to explain. It's a very interesting thing. So logarithmic scale, 3 times 2 times 1 is 3. No, it's 6. Ah! Oh, Christ, no. Oh, bloody hell. Where's my shield? Okay. bugger! Ah! Damn! Oh, I should have used regeneration. It's weakened in the water. Oh. Or I should have used the magic missile. Oh, you guys should have distracted me. Ah! Welcome back, Johnny Tarquel. Welcome back. What's a bloody forgotten? Oh. Shouldn't have gone to the water. I was trying to get away to it, but of course as I'm dead, the water doesn't help me. I panicked there. I was trying to get the digging spell with my book, but I forgot which hotkey I had set to switch it. Damn it. What the heck is a blade forgotten? It hits so hard. Man, that's annoying. Okay. Yeah, no kidding. I really shouldn't have gone to the water. I just sort of packed there. I should have had my shield in hand as well. It tore straight through my shield, though. Those arrows hit so hard. Yeah, no kidding. Rip Hank. Bloody hell. Well, I mean, he'll take care of himself. He's got a sword. That thing hit so hard. It's good to know they exist now. I just had no idea they were. I am from Canada. Sorry, I'm just really annoyed with myself. I probably could have survived. I should have triggered my regeneration ability as a vampire. Should have gone out my shield sooner. I shouldn't have jumped into the water. I did a whole bunch of really stupid things there. I'm quite annoyed with myself. Man. Really shouldn't have done what I did. To put it simply. Shouldn't have done what I went and done did. That's a shame. We'd made some progress. Let's see, what day were we on? Statistics. No, it's not statistics. Yeah, the regeneration skill from the vampire menu. It gives you a good amount of health back. Man. It works. I've used it before. It works the okay amount. Man, look at that. We had actually a pretty nice staircase going. And we had a nice little building here starting to get set up. Had some fun neighbors. It was going good. It's going good. It's really unfortunate. Statistics would be here of which day we are on. We are on day 24. We made it to day 24 this time. And now we know that deep in the bowels of the earth are hellish murder hobo skeletons that got weird hats. And I wasn't expecting it. It was the creeper did a lot of the damage, then it hit me a lot harder. Okay, well, we're on to the next attempt, I guess. Right. Like I said, I can't play on servers. It just won't work with streaming at the same time. And the whole idea here is to stream. Right, create a new world. Oh, I don't like that. We had so much progress. We had so much progress. I just wasn't being careful. Yes, don't dig too deep, or else deal with circus as clouds. I just stopped being careful in those caverns. I just stopped being careful. That's the problem. I have to be careful. It's not like normal Minecraft. There's more mobs to it than I'm used to. So yeah, don't dig too deep. And control your tunnels. Don't let them be open. Control them. Control your light sources. I also got lazy and left night vision on so I wasn't leaving torches about. Yeah, we have to pay for amount of internet. We've just gotten to the point where we've have unlimited, but a lot of people still have a problem with that, and unlimited makes it way more expensive, but we actually have a limit to how much. Yeah, so like 80 gigs per month. 100 is pretty standard up here. We get like 100 gigabytes per month. They just started doing limited, but they made it quite... Yeah, never forget about the regeneration. No, I am so annoyed with myself, because if I'd used the magic missile underwater, the weakness wouldn't mattered. I probably would have killed him. I could have spammed it better. If I had not fallen in the water, I probably could have lived. If I'd used the regeneration, I could have lived. If I switched to the digging spell, I could have burrowed a hole and quickly turned around. There's so many better responses I could have had than jumping in the water. But I was like, oh, I'll just jump into the water. Why would I jump into the water? I just became a fish in a barrel to him. Okay. World without end. Now, I'm setting myself up for success. We do pay for it here, but it's not like we have a limited pack. Yeah, I mean, you have to pay for internet everywhere. Alright. World without end. And... well, that's just annoying. There we go. I want to get that capitalized. There we go. We're going to be self-deterministic in our fate this time. We're going to have a world without end. So, here we go! Proceed. Right. And we're going to be clever this time. We're going to think things through. We're going to... This time, we're going to do it right. This time. Okay then. It won't jinx it. We'll be fine. It's a good name. It's a perfectly good name. And I just have to avoid the werewolves while I look for a vampire. Also implies you won't go to the end and defeat the Ender Dragon. Well, okay, that's fair. But you're wrong. So there. What do you think of them apples? I've never seen a building like this one before. Huh. Good luck. Key is to being smart and careful. Yeah, I just lost my carefulness somewhere along the way. Oh, hunting expert. I've never been to a village like this one. I've been to villages very similar, but this building layout has never been like this one. And there's too many damned werewolves about. There's one there, walking by. Okay. And there is no vampire expert in this village. Meaning we might have to do a hard restart. The time tried staying alive. Yeah. There's no vampire experts in that village, though. I have a mod that makes me start in villages with vampire experts, but there's... Sorry, with the vampire trader, but there's just none in that one. Oh, play hell. Don't want to get involved with werewolves. Okay, might have to hard restart this world. And not kill myself, but just do a new one. Give me a second here. Alright, we're going to delete that world. See? It didn't end. Haha. World without end, but has the end. There we go. See, I'm brilliant. Alright. Great new world. Proceed. And this time, work! And if not, then I don't know. I might just cry. Might just have myself a little cry. We'll see. We will see. Okay. Hello, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. You got a count in this village. That's very nice. Got some nice villains here. I like it. I like it a lot. Nice little coastline. Some good trees, some good buildings. You might happen to have a expert vampire hunter here with some vampire things on his door. You got the hunter novice. Okay. But yeah, great. Please be a vampire expert. Yeah, this cleric. There's just no fanged fellows here. This is like a nice spot. I'll give it that. It's a pleasant enough looking village. They get points for style, but they just don't have anyone who knows how to... Well, I mean, they even have that guy. So where is the expert then? There should be the bloody guy with the fangs in this town. What mod pack is this? This is a custom mod pack made by a fellow I know. And I've modified it slightly. So you start in villages. However, it appears that there's no vampire experts here. This isn't on CurseForge. This is on Multi-MC. So, a little bit different. Oh, look at that. There's another village over here. That's a werewolf village. Okay. Let's see if the werewolf village happens to have a vampire expert in it. Although I am reluctant to enter a werewolf village. They might have the vampire experts. So we'll just take a quick look around. No, that's not one there. They got a lot of guards here. Got church. Got another cleric. They got blacksmithy. That's worth checking out. Quickly here. Well, sprinkle me pink and call me a blueberry sandwich. That's lucky. Or however that saying goes. Well, we're stuck with that now. Let's see. Over here? Tanners. No! Go away! I don't want your cooties. Yes, I'm staying with this world. I just gonna go away from that werewolf over there. Right then. Well, we can attempt to find a vampire forest. Oh my. Hello. What on earth are you? You're like them, but all small and grey. Is this like a babby or a shiny one? What on earth are you? Never seen the like before. If I had eggs, I'd give them to you. Guess I'll have to leave you guys to it. Alright, we're going to go back to the vampire hunting village. And hang out there. Because they got beds and stuff there. It's a tiny baby Ankh. It's a very nice spot by the coast here. It's very, very nice. I like it quite a bit. Besides vampire hunters out. I think it's a baby. It could be a small pygmy albino roost snatcher, or whatever they're called, or roost drake. Oh wow, I've used up a lot of my food stuffs. I think it's a baby. Not 100% certain. Right. Well, we got the pickaxes and stuff. We got these guys here. Hello. Stonecutter. What did you miss? I died. I lost the world. I got killed by a stupid skeleton. It was very, very upsetting. I was really, really mad with myself. Really, really mad with myself. I was a blithering idiot. And ended up, well, quite dead, as they said. And this time we hope to do better. As always, we ever strive forward to do better than the last time. If we can manage that, though, it remains to be seen. But we survived 24 days, which is better than nothing at all. Oh yeah, right, I can't destroy those beds. Break the clay and trade for emerald? Yeah, the OP Skelly Boy. It is a mix of things. He was very strong, he hit quite hard, and I was also weakened while sitting in the water. And it really sucked. Because I didn't deal with it the best. I probably could have won, but I messed up. Vampire hunters are so boring, comparatively, in my opinion, to the vampires. They're just so boring. So no, I'm not going to be a vampire hunter. Right. Well, let's go over this direction. And see what's the dealio over here. See if it's worth our while. Right. You can also... oh, I didn't know those things murdered chickens. That's kind of adorable. Get the chicken. Yeah, go get him. Good job. You want an egg? There we go. Excellent. Off we go. Let's go over here and mine this up. Come along, friend. We're off on an adventure. Maybe we'll find some vampire fangs beneath here. Nope. Oh well. The problem with Hunter is that there's no exploration that lets you gain certain vampiric powers. Also, I actually can't even be a hunter because the guy that I want, the guy that lets you become a vampire for free, is also the guy that lets you become a vampire hunter. And he just doesn't happen to be here. Also, the series is called Vampirism. Being a vampire hunter just makes it weird. Like, I don't know. Go against the whole brand, don't you know? And also, bat mode is OP. Because apparently it lets you do some insane stuff. So, yeah. Alright. Let's cut down this tree, then. And figure out a plan of action for ourselves. Okay. Got sticks. Got a crafting table. We're going to make an axe. And we'll be happy with the axe. We're going to make a sword. And we're going to make a shield. Okay. Look out, world. Here we come. That's coming with us. And we're well set up and on our way. Okay. Come along, my friend. We go to victory. We shall get infected by vampires yet. Just you watch. I reckon they're over this way. What scared you? The dragon on my head? I don't know what was super quick. Ooh. Onion. Edible? Yes, good. We're going to need some food along the way. We seem to be lacking, well, besides the chickens. But raw chicken meat is indicative of painful, painful death. Bat mode, yeah, has the duplicate thing. So, tea's drink can create some faint drops. Exactly. And it's what makes it so fun. Should we just wait for night and, like, get bitten by a vampire? That might be one of the best things to do, although there's not just vampires at night, there's other things, which makes it a little scary. Oh yeah, the tree breaking. Okay. Yeah. It's like a mixed bag of what we want to deal with out there, you know? There's some scary stuff in the old world. This mod is called Vampirism, but the hunter is way more concrete, if you know what I'm saying. Yeah, it is what it is, I'd say. Okay, well, we've encountered no wild flora or fauna of which to violently cut pieces off of and shove into our mouth, which is very upsetting. For I want to eat them, and they're just not willing volunteers to me. I do not know what you're saying. That's fine. Ooh, hello. Did I walk in a circle? Did I seriously walk in a circle? Well, we can stay the night at the World Village. They got cows nearby. Yeah, it's fine. We'll be fine. We'll be absolutely fine. Nothing to worry about in this World Village. Right, off the head, into bed. Sweet dreams are made of these. Who am I to disagree? Everyone is looking for something. This is a different village than the last one. Okay, good. Good. Hotmen. Hotmen. Apples. Emeralds. The werewolves about. We're doing fine. They have a perfectly designed skill tree. Well, it appears we got a bit of a battle on our hand. A battle of the wills, disagreements, and the likes going on here. Who will win the true favor of the victory of stuff? Is this a house with the vampire expert? No. You're there. Do you happen to have a vampire expert? No? Oh, that sucks. You have giant wolves in your village, though. You should best get those sorted out before they bite someone's face off. Alright. I feel like a homeless bum wandering about looking for fangs to stab into my own neck. That's what I'm doing, isn't it? Man, that's like the weirdest form of junkie I've ever heard of. Oh well. Yes, vampires be cool. And the rule of cool is what you get schooled with, fool. And if you ain't cool, then you'll get schooled all the more so. So, get wrecked. Hippie hop, dip dop, can't stop to you, lip lop. Ship dip dippy dap dop do. I'm a rapping god. Bip bop bitty boo. This is more scat than anything else. I can rap if I want to. Maybe. I don't know, actually. I'd have to memorize some lyrics to get the rapping down packed. Get nice and solid. Get the groovy and the moving in my veins. But after a bit, we'd be good. Do I have mini ships? I thought I had the ships mod in here at ships. Somebody tell me what Lamau means. We do have small ships. Excellent. Oh my. That is quite the recipe to build one of those. I want to build one of these now. I want to build a cog. We can also make a galley. But I want to make the cog. We need a lot of boats. We'll need wool. We'll need trees. Oh, that requires slime. Okay, that's a little too complicated for us at the moment. And there's dragons over there, so we're going to move on. Off we go. Just best friends forever, off on a boating trip. To new horizons. And not getting moitered by skeletons. See, I got too greedy underground. That's the problem. I just got too greedy. I should have gone back up to the surface. I was fine. I just couldn't help myself. And then my greed overcame me. Let's avoid that thing. Yeah, I'm so disappointed with myself. I should have known better. I just panicked. I got blown up by that creeper. I didn't even have my shield ready. I didn't have my shield ready because my pickaxe wasn't out and ready. And Lamau means laughing my arse off. just so you know. I should have been able to handle that whole situation better. No point beating yourself up. Mistakes were made, lessons were learned. It's time to move on. Okay. Okay. Learn from it to move forward. Yes, it is a weakness. I will agree with that. And you can't be greedy if you're playing hardcore. That is just the case. You can't be greedy in hardcore. You have to take what you can get and then get out. And you have to be careful. You have to do things one step at a time. And you have to make sure you don't die. Yeah. No, there's a lot to it. A lot to learn. I'm not versed in hardcore, and so... There's just a random crafting table over there. What on earth is that? Hello? What? The Dickens? How odd. Well, this is just getting difficult. Right, you. On the head. Ow. On the head. Ow. Right. Stay. Good. There we go. Okay. There we are. Yep, hello. Right, around. Here we go. Here we go. Ooh, dolphins. In the forest. Right. I'm going to continue. What on earth is going on? That is so weird. Is that glowstone down there? Well, I don't think I want to get involved. So we're off. That is so weird. That is so weird. We're going this way, buddy. We're not dealing with any of that rubbish. Now look, little wolves. And a boat. Build sunken ships. Alright. What do we got here? Something in here. I've seen one of these before. There's no water in there. Yeah, no, it's weird, whatever it is. I think he's right about... I don't think it's a hunter's campsite, sorry. Yeah. Treasure? I'm not willing to look. Too much work. Too much work. Come along. Off we go. Going boat around here. Try and find that village. Alright, we'll check this out. Actually, there's good resources in here. We'll find something eventually. Don't you worry. Or we can do the other tact of... Okay. We're going to find a nice location. Yes, here's the plan. We're going to find a nice location. We're going to set up base. We're going to go underground and find a vampire to bite us. Then we're going to slice him into pieces because he had the nerve to bite us without consent. And then we will be a vampire. Everything will be excellent. There's no hostile structures. You found glowing stones lets you craft some things without visiting the nether. Yeah, I just don't like going near things I don't understand. You know? It's scary and different. So, best to be avoided. Okay. Right. How does everyone feel about living in a swamp? stay. Oh no, that might be a demon cat. Never mind. Never mind. Okay. We're off. This way. Going to take the shore. I'm going to loop up past this swamp here. Alright. Yeah. This is a cool looking forest. It's right next to a swamp. I like it. That's a good hill there. Swamp Hag. Oh wow. Swamp Hag Vampire seems like a fun gimmick. Exactly. So. Oh! I'm sorry. Little friend. I'm sorry again. S-T-O-R. Store. I don't know what that means. Or if you meant score. Although it's getting to night, I didn't bring any wool on me. That's fine. Alright then. Here we are. Well, I got to go, so see you later. Yeah, see you as well. No, I don't want you on my head. I want you to stay sat now. Stay right there. And we have no wool on us. A bit of oversight. Oh well. We'll be fine. I'm certain that we'll be fine. There's absolutely nothing to worry about here. The only thing to fear is fear itself. Right? Right. Exactly. Okay. Well, I didn't really mean to keep cutting down that tree. Oh well. Well, Berlin is a swamp area that looks pretty amazing. Okay. Yeah, it's fine. There's no villages, but oh well. We're gonna be just fine. And look, he's healing. Come on. I'm gonna get you into the house. Stay there. Alright. Apples are going to be eaten. And things will be dealt with. Just you wait and see. Wow. This is worse than the last house. You know what's going to be the crowning thing of it? That's right. Dirt. Beautiful. Bloody beautiful. Okay. Now then, vampires, come in and tend me if you dare. We'll see if you got moxie. Werewolves, though, are not welcome. Or zombies. For that matter. Bring it on. That's right. I got your number. I've got your wager. I see where you're coming from. I see the cut of your jib. Ooh. Hello.